YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy KNOCKOUT360 with another video. So as you can tell, I'm in the car. That makes this a car vlog, a really wet car vlog. As you can hear, it's absolutely coming down here, and I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. You already know how it's going down when I come around. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. First things first, for each and every last one of my new subscribers, new viewers to the channel, car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets, anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into it, make sure you stick around. If you like listening to ASMR, car videos type deal. We're now going to talk about Dodge muscle cars. Everyone else, hit that subscription button and that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out, right? So boom, let's go ahead and get into it, man. I don't even have to tell you guys, Ram 1500 TRX. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about a Hellcat powered Ram 1500. I mean, 702 horsepower. So Dodge changed it up a little bit. They took away 5 horsepower from you guys. I'm sorry, you can't have everything. 702 horsepower, 600 pound-feet of torque, supercharged 6.2 liter V8. Sounds familiar, doesn't? Well, that's because it's in every other car that Dodge has ever produced at this point, man. Like I said, 6.2 liter V8 supercharged Hemi, 702 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque. What else are we looking at here? All kinds of off-roading stuff for you truck guys. I know this stuff will mean a lot more to you than it does to me. 2.5-inch remote reservoir dampers, new 5-link setup with Bilstein shocks, oil pan and alternator mounted higher up, the weighting depth of 32 inches. Front axle forward is 13 inches of suspension. Travel front and rear, ground clearance up to 11.8 inches. As you can tell, I'm not a truck guy. Well, I kind of am, but I'm not the most technical truck guy in the world. Let's see here. Ram claims that the TRX will hit 60 miles an hour in 4.5 seconds, 100 miles an hour in 10.5 seconds, and it'll do a quarter mile in 12.9 seconds with 108 mile per hour trap speed. Let's see here. It'll run out of puff shortly with the top speed of 118. 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler Territory all-terrain rubber. That's the tires that you're getting. You're going to get a 12-inch portrait touchscreen, which is something that you should be familiar with because that's in the newer Rams, that big 12-inch touchscreen, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, you're going to get the ZF 8-speed automatic transmission, which is nothing new to us because it's in every other car. And they're calling it, let's see here, price of a little over $90,000. They're saying that it's going to start at $71,690. But fully loaded, you know, like I know, leather seats, sunroof, all the amenities possible, probably around $90,000, man. So $90,000 is what you'll be looking at here for a 700 horsepower Ram 1500 TRX. So they did it. You knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. They have been talking about it for probably the last 2 years. We've seen concept cars. If you can tell, looking at the picture, the front end is different. The hood is obviously different because it's got to have more airflow and more cooling for that 6.2 liter Hemi. I'm not surprised at all. At this point, it's pretty much understood that Dodge is going to drop that Hellcat engine in just about every single car that they produce. I'm not surprised at all. I think it's dope. 700 horsepower truck. But then again, let me take that back. Doesn't Ford, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Ford have a Shelby edition F-150 that comes in like 700 horsepower or 600 horsepower? So actually, that's not all that new, to be quite honest with you. I think Ford has a special Shelby edition F-150 because I remember seeing it on oh man, there's a YouTube channel with 2 guys that do reviews, and they were reviewing the Raptor and the Ford F-150. I can't remember it. I think it's Everyday something. But those guys were reviewing a Ford F-150 and a Ford Raptor, and they had the Shelby edition that had, if I'm not mistaken, 650 horsepower, 700. So to see that much power in the truck, I guess when you take that into consideration, isn't brand new, but I mean, this is Dodge. It's to be expected. 702 horsepower, not 705, not 707, 702. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because of the weight of the, I don't know. I don't know what that factors in. But 5 horsepower shorter or less than your standard Hellcat, which is interesting to see. You would think that they would go with the 707 numbers as far as, you know, the horsepower is concerned. But 702, not to, you know, make it seem like 702 isn't enough, because, I mean, come on. 35-inch tires. Let's see here. 35-inch Goodyear Wrangler Territory all-terrain rubber. So you're getting off-roading tires. It's going to do the 60. It's going to do 60 miles an hour in 4.5 seconds, 110.5. I don't, you know, I don't quite understand or know what you would use this particular truck for. It's going to come with off-roading tires. So it's going to come with a lot of ground clearance. So one would think that you would be using this off-road, similar to a Raptor. It does have a Baja mode as well, similar to the Raptor. 11 inches of ground clearance, 11.8 inches of ground clearance, which is the highest on any Ram at this point. I mean, it looks like a beast. It looks like something that's directly compared to the Raptor. It looks like something that Dodge has been, well, excuse me, Ram has been sitting in the lab and just kind of creating something to go against the Raptor, and they finally have it. But what are you going to use this truck for? It's just an off-roading truck. The gas mileage is probably going to be terrible, because you know any 6.2 liter V8 Hemi that we've ever seen has been getting, what, max of 15 miles to the gallon? And with this car or this particular truck being as big as it is, you'll be lucky to see 13, 15. It's going to be gas, so it's going to be a premium. I mean, are you going to use this off-roading? You're going to take this gas-guzzling beast off-road? I mean, probably so, but are you going to take it to the track? I mean, it can do the 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds, and then 0 to 10 or 0 to 100 in 10.5 seconds. So maybe you take it to the track. Like, what are you going to use this truck for? You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do with the Ram TRX? It's Dodge, man. All you can say is it's Dodge. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one of those things, like, if I were in the market for Ram TRX, if I had that kind of money, I wouldn't even know what to do with that truck, because it's certainly not an everyday truck. You can call it an off-roading truck, but I mean, there's still 700 horsepower under the hood of that car, of that truck. Are you going to take a truck to the drag strip? And if you do, you got to rip the wheels off and throw some drag tires on there, because it comes with, it's confusing. I'll be honest with you. It's got a Baja mode, so maybe they're talking about maybe like the off-roading speed races. You know, if you're familiar with Baja races and things like that, you know, that's when those guys are going crazy and they're just hitting the huge jumps and things of that sort. But it's still very much so off-roading. And it's similar to what the Ford Raptor is kind of built for. But of course, the Ford Raptor is twin turbo V6 and the Ram TRX is a big V8. I don't know what you would use that truck for. I keep wanting to say car, but I don't know what you're going to use that truck for, to be honest with you. But I mean, it's there. It's Dodge. I mean, it's available under $100,000, probably pushing 90K if you want to fully option it out. It's available. It's there. I think it's dope. I think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? We knew it was coming, because Dodge isn't going to leave a single stone unturned as it pertains to the line of cars that they put out, and trucks and SUVs. We've got a Hellcat Challenger Charger. We've got a Hellcat Jeep. We've got a Hellcat Durango most recently. And now we got a Hellcat Ram coming out. I don't know of any other Dodge. Like, that's pretty much all that Dodge makes, aside from the Dodge Caravans, which they actually killed those off. I'm pretty sure they killed it because they couldn't put a Hellcat engine in it. So they was like, well, we don't need it. If we can't put a Hellcat engine in it, we don't need it. They got rid of the Dart as well, because you can't put a Hellcat engine in the Dart. We don't need it. I mean, wow, I'm feeling it. I'm digging it. I think it's dope. What do you guys think? I mean, who is in the market for a 700 horsepower truck? For everyone that's watching this video, talk to your boy. Are you in the market for a 700 horsepower truck? And if you are, what are you going to be using this truck for? Are you taking it off-roading? Are you taking it to the track? Maybe you live in an area where you have the ability to do like the Baja style races. Are you doing that? Are you daily driving it? I don't know. I think it's dope. I'm digging it. I'm feeling it. Another Hellcat engine to add to the bunch. But yeah, so what are you going to do with your 700 horsepower truck? That's my question to you. Talk to your boy, man. As always, it's been your boy KNOCKOUT360. Just wanted to hit you guys with a quick video, quick introduction video. I'll be honest with you, this video kind of snuck by me because one of my homeboys, man, my man Jack Smallwood, aka Caught You Looking on Instagram. Check him out. He's got the green Scat Pack Charger, the green 392, dope. You know, the easily the dopest Scat Pack in North Carolina, man. I'm sure if you've seen him, you know who I'm talking about. But he hit me up in the DMs. It was like, yo, they just released this like 2 hours ago. I'm like, what? Like, this is real? Your boy was completely dumbfounded, man. Maybe I just wasn't on the ball like that. I mean, I knew when they were going to release the HELLCAT Durango and obviously the Challenger Superstock and of course the Charger Red Eye, but I was completely taken aback by this new TRX RAM that they just dropped, man. So talk to your boy, man. Are you feeling it? If you are feeling it and you're in the market for it, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with the 700 horsepower truck? That's my question to you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.